Hi friends, today I will teach you about the tuples in Python. How can we use tuples in Python and which are the rules of tuples in Python. So let's start. Here at the first position, see here tuples are used to store multiple items in a single variable. Second number, a tuple is collection of which is ordered and unchangeable, immutable, allow duplicate values. Third, tuples are written with round brackets. Four, tuples items are indexed. The first item has index 0. The second item has index 1. You always access the tuples also with indexing. So here, fifth, you have to add a comma in tuples. If you don't give comma, then it will not be converted in tuple. So it's a requirement of tuple. If you want to make a tuple, you have to add a comma in strings. So I will tell you that how to add comma in string and how can you make the tuples in this video. So after the item, otherwise Python will not recognize it as a tuple, which I had told you. This line shows you that how can you add the tuple. So here, first line of code, I have created a variable this tuple and I have initialized these values. So always write tuples in double quotes or single quotes. After that you have to give comma, means you have to write their values separately. So then after apple I have written banana, cherry, apple and cherry. So you can see there here is a duplicate values, this one and this one, apple and apple. So if I run it, see here, it means that you can use the duplicate values in a tuple, but the duplicate will be shown here, you can see. So it means that you have to use easily duplicate value in tuples. So here, next, to create a tuple with only one item, you have to add a comma after the item, otherwise Python will not recognize it as a tuple. So here I have written an example for you. My tuple and equals to hello, print type. I am going to check that is this tuple or not. So if I run it, see, this is tuple because I have given there comma. If I remove this comma, see what will happen, string. So like this, if you want to make a program in tuples, so you have to use of comma, just like this. After that, this will convert into tuple and see, this is tuple. Here is a written another example of this tuple equals to apple, and because I have written already not a tuple, this is a not tuple because I haven't used their comma. So print this tuple and here tuple, type of tuple will be shown here. So if I run it and you can see here this is tuple because I have used there already comma. So there is a different of comma in a simple string. If you give there a comma, then that will be converted into tuple. So if I run it, see here, this is tuple, but here name tuple, it means that this is there is some problem like this. So if I run right now, see, first line is your string, this one, and second, see here, this is tuple. So like this you can use the tuples and you have to take care of the string and tuples. So next, here you can see that I have initialized a different values and with the different way, because see here 1 comma 3 comma dog, these are the different values and I have stored in the tuple. So if I run it, see, tuple. So just like this you can use, you have to take care of the commas. If you add the commas, that sentence will be converted into tuple. So here there is also, and you can see here that this value will be printed. But now this is another example. I have initialized these value here at the top and want to print this one. Now see here, tuple unpacking is also possible. It means that first you have to initialize the variables like this a comma b comma c. After that give their value where you have stored the value in this variable. For an example, this is our first variable, so I have stored this value here. So I'm going to initialize these value step by step to variables. I have written there a, then b. This value will be in a. After that, this value will be stored in b, and this dog value will be stored in c. So I have initialized these into my tuple one, because this is called unpacking is also possible. Means shown there the print a, print b, print c separately. After that, I have done this one, print type and my tuple. I want to check the type of these. So if I run it, see, this is tuple definitely, because I have given there these commas. So that's why it is a tuple. And now you can use this way. This is called unpacking. So another example here, these are the empty. This is empty tuple. How can you initialize the empty? This will very helpful for taking the input from the users. We will see in further videos. So my tuple equals to this. Just so you have to initialize this functions, means brackets. So these are the brackets. Just you have to write there. And then after that initialize print, you have to, if you print there, that will be just only empty. So here this is also tuple. I have initialized there these three values. It means 1 2 3, and tuple with mixed with data types. It means that, which I have told you before, that here there is a different kinds of data types. One integer, hello string, and this is float. So I have written there. And nested tuple, how is this? So let's see here. My tuple is equal to mouse, and this is the nested. See here, you can use there in the tuple just like these list, and this is also a tuple in the tuple. So it's called that nested tuple. So if I run it, see, all the things have been printed. This is our empty, which I have told you here. This one has been printed. After that, this value has been printed. Then this one. After that, this one. Then the data type I received here, which this one. So like this, you have to use step by step and follow these steps as you can understand more and more. Same tuple is here with different types of data types. So see on the screen, and if I run it, you can see I got the output just like this. So here, not the double round brackets. So here you can also use double round brackets, but we use only one double round brackets in a tuple. But you can see that there is already used double round, because it means that you can use definitely. If I run this code, see, this has been printed, and the type is tuple. So just like this, just you have to use a single line or double line round brackets. It's depend on you that how can you use them. So now tuple length, to determine how many items a tuple has, use the length function. Already I have been taught you in my previous video about the finding the length of a value, that how can we finding the length. So already I've been told you. So at this time you should not worry about that one, and you can feel free to use them easily. So here this is our variable, and I have initialized this value in this variable. So I am going to find a length. So how will I run it? See, 3, because 1 2 3, just like this you can find. Now accessing tuple elements using index. So also I have told you in list, and before the list I have told you that how can we use the indexing by finding the values and by accessing the values. So with the help of indexing we can use them. So here if you see that this is our values. Now I'm going to print this one. So if I run it, C, banana, because at the one place there is a banana. 0, 1. That's why I got the result banana. Now see here, I have this is variable and I have these values in that store in that variable. So I am going to access the values 2. This is the starting point. 5. It means that it will start from here. 0, 1, 2. From here 3, 4 till this one. So if I run it, see, from the cherry until this one, it will be executed here. So I have given the conditions there. This is the range 0. It means that it start from here. So and stop on the fifth position. So fifth position is over here. So see, just like this you have to do. Now fourth, if I run it, see this value, it means that all the values from starting and stopping point, it's a fifth means fourth. So here apple 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth position of the values. So it will be stopped here because I have given the stopping point fourth. Next, this is a starting point 2. It means that start from here 0, 1, 2 and till the mangoes, these will be printed. So if I run it, you can see till this one all the values have been printed here. So these are the range. I have given the range from starting, means from where should be it started. So from here it should be started and go on. So here negative indexing for accessing tuple elements. So here I have given these values, in the values. So here I'm going to print the -1. It means that it will start from the negative, means here, from here. So if I run it, see this one and this one. It means that from the -1, this is 1. It start from here and stopping point -6. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it has been stopped here. So that's why I got the output T and P. Other example, -4, -1. It start from here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here if I run it, see here this mango, it means that -1 start, this is the stopping point, but one index before, means you have to move forward. After mango you will get receive, means it means that you have to start here. If you given their condition -1, then you have to start from here, melon. So till the 4, which is the fourth position, this one. So 0, 1, 2, 3, it means the 4. So that's why it will be stopped there. Start from last. This one only minus, this will start from here, only this one. See here, see, it start from here and there is no any other range. That's why I got the output. So just like you have to just practice them. After that your concepts will be clear. Update tuples. So how can we update the tuples? So here this list apple, banana, cherry. So I'm going to update. So this list 1, index number 1, I'm going to write the black crunch. So if I run it, see this has been changed, but given value is banana. It means that this is a modified. So tuple can't be changeable. So this is list. See here, I am talking about the list. List is changeable, so easily I can change the values of list here. Now I have written their tuple because there is a difference. See here, this one and this one. Always keep in mind that the list from start this one. This bracket shows that this is list. These brackets shows that this is tuple. Okay. So here if I change the x1, I'm going to change this one with mango. So if I print, then see here, I got the error. It means that the tuples are not changeable. We cannot change the values in the tuples. So here, if you see, if I run this one code also, see there is also I got the error in program, because you can see easily that we cannot change the tuples. So here, if you see, change data types each other. So how will I change? First, I have written the tuple. This is tuple. I'm going to change the values by changing data types. So see here. So I have written the tuples. I want to change this values. So in this one into kv. So how will I change? So I have created another variable y equals to list. I am here changing the data types. I have also told you about that thing, that how can we change the data types. So now I am changing here. So this value x is equal to, means I have written there y equals to list x. So this tuple will be converted into list. So here now I will change the values. Why? Because now it has been list, it's not tuple, that's why it can be changed. So y given index number this one, and I am going to change the value. See, this value I want to place on this one. After that, x is equal to tuple. Now this value again I want to convert into tuple after changing the values. X is equal to tuple y. So see, if I see here, so you can see easily, it means that first you have to check the values, after that you can use easily. But if I give here the tuple, you can see here, now it means that changed into tuple. The list, this is list has been changed into tuple. After that it has been changed the values of tuple. Now it has been printed. So see here in the output, this value has been changed. So like this you have to keep on practicing. So here, convert the tuple into a list, add orange and convert it back into tuple. So same thing, but here I am using append function. In the last of position, this will add the orange. So see, tuple, I have given this value. Now I am going to change this thing into list. So I am casting here. After that, y dot append, I am going to adding this value extra in this line. So once again, after adding, I am changing this tuple equals to tuple y, means this list will be converted into tuple. After that I will got the output. Definitely see here, I have added this orange in this one. So here these are the both things. So here concatenate, it means that two things will be here. See, orange, like this one is first method, this one is second method. Y is equal to orange. Now what am I doing? This one is tuple, so plus equals to y. It means that add this orange in this one statement, and then I will receive the output. So see, I have added another thing in the tuple. So like this we have to use. Now remove items from tuple. Tuples are unchangeable, so you cannot remove items from it, but you can use the same work around as we used for changing and adding tuple stem. So convert the tuple into a list. First, whatever we have to make changes in the tuples, first of all we have to change tuples into list for the changing. After changing, once again we have to convert list to tuple. So this is the main method of using this one. So how will we do it? So see here, I have created this one tuple, this thing, because we cannot change the anything in tuples, so we have to convert them. So see, if I remove this one, you can see that I got the error. So how will I fix this problem? See here, this is tuple. Now casting data types tuple to list. So I am changing the data types tuple to list. Y is equal to list and tuple. This has been converted into list. So y dot remove apple. I am removing apple from the tuple. So once again I have changed the data types list to tuple. So see here, this is the tuple and is equal to tuple. It means that this is the variable which I have already changed the data type of this one into list. So here, see here, this is a list. I have changed this one, means I'm going to change the tuple into list. Now y is the list, so y dot remove tuples means y dot remove apple from the this one. After changing, once again I have changed the data types. So y this tuple equals to tuple y. So now it has been changed. So if I run, see the banana, cherry, apple has been finished. So just like this, you have to just use the things. How can you use? And del functions also working just like this. See, if I run here, so you will got the error because the entire tuple will be deleted by using del functions. So unpacking tuples. So see here, there is some example. This is a packing. It means that the fruit, I have created a variable. In this fruit I have initialized the values. This is a packing tuple. But if we talk about the unpacking, so this means that first of all you have to use these things here. After that you have to initialize the values, the where are going to be stored the values, apple, banana and red. So see here, if I run it, see the apple has been stored in green, banana has been stored in yellow, cherry has been stored into red. So because this value I have equals to fruits, it means that step by step values has been initialized. So using asterisk, so if the number of variables is less than the number of values, you can add n to the variable name and the values will be assigned to the variable as a list. So see here, I have assigned the values green to apple, yellow to banana. After that asterisk, it means asterisk, all the values will be stored in this single variable. So you can see here, these all the values will be stored in single variable. After that equals to fruits. So if I have printed these things here, see here, so if I run it, definitely apple has a green, banana yellow, so red, you can see here all the values have been initialized to a red variable. So just like this you have to do. So now fruit, this is another example. So here green and tropic, after that I have equals to fruits. So now this value has been initialized apple and all the values after apple will be initialized into tropic, this variable. So if I run, see apple, it means that this one variable has been initialized in apple. Now all the values is initialized with this value. So just like this you can do. So now if I see here, run it, same the values. Now there is some difference because this is for apple, these three values till this one for the tropic, and last one is for cherry. Cherry means it is for red, equals to fruit. So if I run it, see here, apple is for green, tropic for the whole values, these are values for the tropic variable. Now this cherry is for red. So now join, how can we join two tuples each other? So I have initialized tuple 1, tuple 2, now tuple 3, this is the third variable, equals to tuple 1 plus tuple 2. If I do it, see two tuples have been combined, it means join. So like this you can concatenate the tuples each other. Multiple the fruits tuple by 2, it means that these two lines will be printed. So if I run it, see apple, banana, cherry, apple, banana, cherry. After that once again apple, banana, cherry by using asterisk 2. If I write here 3, see here 3 lines of code will be printed. Just like these things you can use easily, just like this. Okay, so here tuple methods. Python has two built-in methods that you can use on tuples. Count. See, I am counting that 5. How many times is 5 stored there? So if I run it 2 times, because one is this one, second is this one. By using count function, how did I do? I have created extra variable, then this tuple dot count. I am counting 5 numbers, that how many times is 5 stored there in the list. So 2 times. If I check 1, see here 1 time, because 1 is also 1 time there. So just like this you have to practice. Now this is another example. I have written their string values, and now I am checking that how many times is a stored there. See, 2 times. Which are they? 1 and 2. 2's a's are 2 stored there. Index method. So how can we use the index method? So see here, I have written these all values there in the this tuple variable. So x, this tuple dot index at. So if I do it, see 3. It's a finding that given value at what index number is available. So here, if you see that at value is the index number 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. If I check there 7, so see there 2, 0, 1, 2. If I check there 5, see there at the 5th, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the 5th position it is available. So just like this you can find the values at the index number. This is another example of a string for finding the values at what place is this available. So how will I find? I have given the strings value here. So now I am finding O, that at what place is O stored there. So x is equal to this tuple dot index. So if I run it, 4th, because 0, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the 4th place I got the O. So if I remove this one, if I write there E, so see here 1 position. So see 0, 1. Just like this you can find the values that where are they stored. If I write the C, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. If I give their values K, so run, and 34. So if you count this one till the 34th, you will receive the K position. So this was about the tuples. So each and everything I have defined in this lecture for you guys. So you have to follow these topics and just practice on these things. If you have any question, just contact me. I will help you out. So guys, thanks for watching.